Hello, everyone, and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we have another Zelda 2 Randomizer Standard Tournament match. Winners bracket round 2 between RCS and Chromaticalism. This is going to be a really good one. I'm Star, and with me in comms is Night Shifter. How are you doing?
I'm doing good tonight, Star. Oh my goodness, do we have a match tonight? The defending champion versus one of the hottest Z2R players currently. This is going to be excellent race. We are going to see some top level play.
Yep, should be a really good one. Just waiting on the booth to ready up. This seed took barely 5 seconds tops to gen, maybe? So we'll see how that goes.
So we are either in for a Super Jet seed or we are in for a long race.
No in between.
Nope. And hopefully we get another finish like Chroma Artea last week where it comes down to the wire. Because if you have not seen Chroma Artea, ladies and gentlemen, you need to go watch that VOD because that was a race.
Oh, it was. Came down to 3 seconds in their final finish times, which is nuts.
And the back and forth in GP was amazing. Yeah, the winner, this goes on to face Jake Cooper, and the loser faces Devious RNG, who, poor Devious, what a booby prize. Yeah, sorry, it's Devious.
Nope, Islands High.
I call it Islands High.
And we do start in the roughly northwestern part of the map, which is good. We know what rough corner of the map we start in. That's not always obvious in Islands, and that's good.
Oh, yeah. And Grass Tile was a magic container. Might be important getting magic early tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, Red Dyra's already making their appearance.
And oh hey, actually no, we're not quite in northwest. I thought we're in the western side, but a bit further than I thought. There's P306.
P306 and that awful Pepto Pink.
I think it's closer to Peach. It's not that bad, all things considered. But that's in the middle of the west.
You want that Chroma. You want that Chroma.
And High, Death Mountain in the northwest there, it looked like, roughly-ish.
Yep. And
yeah, that's the northwest now.
And our first town tonight is...
Oh, after RCS picks up the jar, is Mito, which has shield in it.
Which I doubt they're going to be getting.
I doubt it. I have no idea what Palace Chroma just did because he's heading down the western coast instead of up.
And he finds...
Jump.
Oh, that's a good early spell to find. That'll, when he gets back over to the other town, he'll be able to pick up Downstab right away.
Yep.
So good early find for Chroma. Oh, and here's Medicine Cave on RCS's end.
What's a hard? Jump for Chroma, which I did not actually. We'll have to see what color P2 was because I actually have no idea where exactly RCS is because as with island volumes, I know he went east and I think he went south. Or somewhere. Chroma's going to go to the southern islands here. That is a funky looking spot for a that funky little water tile just sticking out a bit. That's sometimes the map random gets a little stupid looking.
And we have the boots in Medicine Cave. Ooh, that's
an amazing find in Islands. That's going to make RCS's life much easier.
Oh yes, that's going to speed up his exploration really quick.
Oh, for sure, because boots are a massive find in Islands because you're walking across bridges.
And there is nothing on the end where Chroma is, so he is going to have to head on back and try and find things.
Boots just looking to be kind of just smack dab in the middle of nowhere particular.
Yep. And we have Jump or Jump Cave.
I think that's Jump.
And here's Saria, and it's Life.
That's a map there in what looks to be the northeast-ish area.
It'll be interesting to see the map of this one.
Yeah, islands always are, because it's with how spread apart the islands are, it's very difficult to tell if you've reached the edge of the map, or if there's an island that's just across a fairly decent sized chunk of water, especially without boots, which is how Chroma is right now.
Yep. And RCS picking up Life. Ooh, a very expensive Life at 102.
Even at level 1, that's a pretty expensive Life.
Yeah, for level 1, that is a fairly pricey Life.
It'll drop quickly, at least.
Yes,
RCS is, in fact, at the edge of the map. Okay, that's good to know.
Alright, and he's seeing what's on the other side here.
Chroma's finding... Oh, no, that's the starting palace house. Like, where is Chroma again? Whoops.
RCS dipping out of that cave.
Yep, RCS, this is the cave. I think this is the cave where you found the
That's
boots.
Yep, that's the Boots cave.
I was like, RCS, you were just there, you don't need to go back.
Ooh, we got a disconnected island over here.
There's always at least one. Guaranteed, every island biome is always at least one island of some size blocked.
Oh, and it's where the raft tile is too, and a palace.
Yep. And that's P1 there in the southeast. Hard boots locked.
Yep. Oh, and there's like a whole bunch of caves on this island too, and another disconnected. Oh wait, though those two islands are connected, but still.
Well, they're still hard boots locked, and that's actually P1's a little bit. So that's not quite edge of the map. This looks much before the middle edge of the map.
All right, Chroma finding Shield Town.
And this little cave is another item cave here for RCS.
Yep. And Chroma getting down step while RCS dealing with some brutal enemies there. At least a combination of them.
And he's down to his last life. He doesn't look super thrilled about it.
No, because he really wants to get this item. Because this was a long way to go to get to this item. And it's the flute.
If he can make it all the way back out of here in one piece, P1's nearby for an update, but I don't know if he can make it all the way there in one piece.
And he might want to try and squeak out that level. He's so close now. That P bag really turned it all over.
That's how you take a quick dip into Death Mountain.
Yep, and there we go. There's the level up. And yeah, Chroma's in Death Mountain. It's Fairy Cave you found. So Fairy Cave probably takes him to the other side where P1 is.
Looks like it, yep.
So, oh man, this is a rough west. Ooh, Chroma trying to explore some of Death Mountain here.
Takes a nasty lava bath. Unfortunately, not having boots means Chroma's probably heading here looking for something potential. Maybe I'm not sure how long he'll stick around, but that's not fun.
No.
RCS here on this island, which should actually be the far southeast now.
Yep. Oh, and here's Trophy Cave.
Oh, and hi! Death Mountain's a caldera.
Oh, we got a caldera in Death Mountain. Oh boy. That's gonna make exploring it even more interesting. And make the boots even more valuable. And it's the glove!
Ooh, Ooh, Glove in the far southeast there. That's a
RCS finding all the items right now, and it is going to make his exploration far easier than Chroma. Chroma has found where Spectacle Rock is, but with no hammer.
He's not going to be able to do much there as Arceus finds what the second
P-Bag
item
cave.
cave in the west.
Yep, the P-Bag Cave. This is the one that's usually hammer blocked in vanilla. And he finds the heart container. That's acceptable.
This early, it's not too bad, especially because you already have the glove, boots, and flute. It's not the worst, but
Yeah. It'll make it easier.
Later in the game, it's not so helpful. Right now, though, it's not bad.
Yeah. It'll also make it a little bit easier once he starts getting the palaces, too.
Okay, yep, that is the edge of the map, and there's a bridge.
Where are we going? Oh, it's to the east. Okay, and there's water tile right away. So what do we got on water tile today?
P-Bag.
Just a P-Bag. Wah, wah.
Yeah, and Chroma is still poking around the west.
Yep. He's got to find his way to that Boots Cave.
And I think he's going there. Yep, here goes.
Yep, there he goes. He's about to get his boots, and that'll make life a lot easier for him. And
this east looks like a real mess, though it's not obvious yet what it is. It's a mess.
Yeah. We got some wonderful biomes today.
Yeah.
Islands West, Caldera, Death Mountain.
And whatever this is in the east, there's a lot of water,
Yeah.
I'll say that much.
Yeah. Thank goodness they have the boots. Yeah, and RCS is back in the east. I mean in the west. And find some heart container cave, which is a magic container. Which right now magic containers already having 6 magic containers, that's putting them in pretty good shape for when they do eventually go east and find New Kasuto.
And alright, thank you for reminding me here. You went back to the west. I lost track a little bit. Whoops.
Alright, there's Chroma getting his boots and immediately upping.
So, the only thing we've managed to not find so far as I can tell, is Rudo. We've seen everything else, and that should be Rudo right here, speaking of. Yep, or no,
Yep,
that's
Rudo. Yeah, because that's Jump. So Rudo is
No,
still... So Rudo is still MIA.
Okay, Rauru is a bit further east than I thought it was. That's where I screwed up. Oh, Chroma found Rudo in his thunder? Okay, thank you. Where was Rudo? Because I lost track of it.
Okay, Chroma found Rudo and it's thunder. Oh boy, that's a nice free thunder there. Oh no, that's trophy block thunder. Ooh.
It was my start, thanks. Must have just missed it then. Alright, so that does mean we've located every single landmark in the west, because I've written down all 6 items. I've written down all 4 towns and all 3 palaces, which means we know where everything is in the west, and we found 3 connectors in it, so that's that. It's time to go to either Death Mountain or the east, and I suspect the east is probably the better of the 2 plays.
Yeah, alright, here's Chroma getting his glove.
Okay, there's Pichu. I'm noting down the color now because I missed it earlier.
A darker green.
Yeah, P1 is slightly brighter.
There's Rudo.
Yep. And Chroma's going to go poke around the boots with boots now as RCS pokes around this part of things, which he doesn't really do.
And looks like... well, he's just trying to avoid encounters right now, looks like. Gonna come get his down stab. Oh, okay. Magic 2 in both life and jump in the 40s now.
Mhm.
That's a huge drop from Magic 1 to Magic 2 for life, so that's good to see. Now the question is, how good of a heal is this life?
We'll find out eventually. They've also got pretty solid magic levels because they found 2 magic containers in the West, which is nice to have. Actually, the West really paying out because they got 2 magic jars, boots, flute, glove, and a heart container. All 6 items in the West were good items, which is really unusual.
Yeah, and our first item in the East was just a P-bag. Yeah, it was a 500-point P-bag, which RCS put to use and got a health level off of, but you want to see something else. And oh, here we are, back into the East with RCS.
And he finds GP on this middle of the South Shore. And a 3-eyed rock, as we see dashes in Darunia.
Alright, and that means that flute is possibly hard required. And here's Nukasudo. Spell and Nukasudo. How about that? And 6 containers is enough?
Neat. Well, that's a trophy. Good, because
that's what they need for Thunder.
Yeah, this new spell item hints in bracket flags, so they needed to just find it somewhere, and that works. I am unsure why Chroma's going through Saria. He has boots, but sure.
Yeah. Like, just run to the other side, Chroma.
Yeah, I don't think it really saves time, as RCS picks up Spell, which is really convenient if it's castable. We're about to find out. A 97 is just 1 point! 1.2 expensive. Ouch.
Ouch.
So, out he goes. Unfortunately.
Oh, now the question is that item needed? And yes, flute is hard required because there is a palace behind it.
Yep.
A very orange.
Yeah, a pumpkin orange P3 or 6. The other is in the west, and that looks like we have a volcano today because that's what that is up north on RCS's side.
Okay.
And this is a really barren southern half of the continent.
Yep. So does he make the play to go across?
He kind of has to at some point. There's not a lot to do, as I think
diving P1.
Mm-hmm.
It's a short palace, but with no fairy or any key. The exclamation in here might be short-lived. And yeah, RCS heading into a connector cave to see where it takes him. Ooh. Glove was definitely needed for this P1.
Yep. RCS is this is a passage cave that goes north, so hopefully it leads to a not dead end in the northern segment, because that would mean RCS doesn't have to go through the volcano every single time, because that's a pain. Yep. Although taking it, that doesn't help.
He really wanted that wanted to get that blue knight there.
And hey, we're in north.
And here's Desert Tile, which is the medicine, but like I said, doubt they're going to cash that in for shield.
And here's Nibiru, as well as the raft tile. Nibiru's got raft. Reflect.
Okay, that's a nice free reflect, so RCS quickly getting the stuff he needs to just fly through the seed. Fairy or the any key is what's really holding him back right now.
Cross and is just a whammy and a half for Chroma and P1. Ouch.
P1 cross. Ouch.
Yeah, and the raft tile is just sitting in the northeast, so that means that our final connector cave is going to get us to Maze Island. Where that connector cave is, we don't know yet, but it's somewhere.
Ooh, Horsehead putting up a fight today.
Act 3, not making much of a dent.
Nope. Not making much of a dent at all. Oh my goodness. This was a beefy Horsehead. And Chroma's gonna be the first one to place a crystal. RCS finding another item cave.
The first of two in the east.
Yep.
I think, oh, Chroma's just gonna see if there's a P-Bag at the end of this that's worth anything. I think, or no, where is Chroma going? You already have the item in here, Chroma. Hello?
Chroma, you already got the cross, you already beat Horsehead, you already placed your crystal. Why are you going deeper?
I thought it might have been a dead end with a possibility of a P-Bag in it, but no, Chroma's just going in P1. Huh.
Or he's looking to maybe steal a key here.
Maybe? Huh.
I think that's what he's doing. I think he's hoping this is a key. Nope, just a P-Bag.
And that, speaking of keys, there is the Yeti key for RCS.
Oh my... Alright, RCS... RCS is in go mode. There's nothing holding him back. Unless... No,
basically
nothing...
go mode, he just needs to physically find Old Kasuto, and he needs to physically track down the cave to Death Mountain, wherever that is.
Well, yeah, Maze Island, yeah, wherever that is.
And Fairy Spell is right here.
Yep, there's Old Kasuto, there's the Fairy Spell, he is good to go.
Yeah.
Except for finding Maze Island.
But
once he finds
to find it.
Oh yeah, once he finds Maze Island, there's nothing stopping him.
No. Poor Chroma, just not finding boots really put a dent in really slowed down Chroma's western exploration, and it shows.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Maze Island. I was worried the connector cave was going to be buried somewhere in Death Mountain. It's not.
Nope. Okay, here we go. Rose, RCS is going to just start running through this seed now. Our first item. Now, Chroma's coming here with Magic 3, so he just a P-Bag, want. Chroma's here with Magic 3 for Spell. So let's see if Magic 3 was enough to put him under the casting limit.
I know it won't be anything required, because RCS has found everything that could be required.
True.
RCS taking a quick poke around just to see if the second items are readily accessible, but he's not going to go digging for it because he doesn't need to.
And we have this Crimson Palace 5 here. Attack 3 P5 is probably no problem for RCS. He'll make work of Guma no problem. And just a heart container behind the spell. So RCS is not missing out by not being able to cast that.
You know how we were discussing it earlier that the super fast Gentai meant either a jet seed or a ridiculously bad one? This looks to be a jet of the most ridiculous variety.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a super jet seed. It's going to be interesting to see how fast RCS gets to the finish now. That he has everything to get it there.
Mine Chroma's not truly that far behind. he got to the east fast enough, and we'll see, because GP is still the great equalizer. Chroma's definitely coming up behind, but we'll see. Yeah, it's basically a 21-minute go mode. Arceus technically hasn't picked up Thunder, but he'll just get it when he goes back to the west. It's not an issue.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this glove locked 5, but having the glove, no issue.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a fairy block.
Yep.
Chroma picking up his medicine. And Arceus is heading up to up A and 5 and restart.
Yeah, good way to get out of those dead ends.
Mm-hmm.
So Guma is hiding pretty good today, it looks like. Oh! And this is just a brutal room. I don't blame RCS for just ferreting through it. And that will be Chroma's Any's key, so that will be a good pickup for him.
Yep. Yeah, they both literally have everything. They have 6 magic jars, Chroma sitting at 6 heart containers, RCS at 5. Yeah, as RCS finds Guma, speaking of, they've got Glove,
Yep.
Fairy, Any-Key, Jump, Thunder, Fairy, Reflect. They've got the whole lot. Life Spell, even.
Yep, they're good to go. We're going to just see them. This is going to be turned into an all-out palace run here. And it's going to come right down to what we expected between these two. Execution.
Now,
Ooh!
speaking of execution, that is execution for RCS taking a death to Guma.
Yep. Guma being Guma.
Yep. Attack 3 Guma is, well, Attack 3 Guma. On the other hand,
Ooh.
RCS hopefully should have another attack level or 2 beyond Attack 3 by the time he gets back to P1, so he can hopefully take down Horsehead a bit faster than Chroma did, because Attack 3 Horsehead was really bulky today for some reason.
Yep. And so is Guma.
Yeah.
RCS is putting it to Guma, but that health bar has not inched one bit.
No, Guma trolling as much as Horsehead did earlier.
Yeah, and Guma is hitting on life 4 for 4 heart worth of health.
Mm-hmm.
And he's already bled RCS through his magic, through his heals, which is giving back only 3, so... In this war of attrition here, RCS isn't coming on the winning end, but he's taking to the side strategy for Guma.
Yep, the good old glitch Guma into the wall strat.
Oh, but when he pops out,
Ouch.
yeah, that is the one thing with this glitch. You gotta keep him in the wall, or else he will bop you, and he will bop you hard.
Mm-hmm. And Chroma's not far behind either, and he's already got P1 beat. I'm wondering how much Attack 4 is going to make a dent.
We shall see, because...
Or Attack 5, because I missed Chroma picking up Attack 5. Vips!
Okay, so 2 attack level difference for Chroma. This This will be interesting to see. How fast can Chroma find Guma, though?
Mhm.
Oh, and another death for RCS.
Ooh.
This Guma is brutal. At least on attack 3.
Mhm.
He is just bulky. If Chroma finds our Guma here quickly, and this attack 5 difference comes into factor, we could see a real good chance that Chroma might be the one who's in the lead right now.
Yeah, because he got through the East very, very quickly, despite getting to the East much, much later than RCS. Well, much later as in a few minutes, but on a 21-minute Go Mode race, a few minutes is a lot.
Yeah.
And yeah, sure, Chroma has one less attack and life and magic level, but he's got one extra heart container, so the life level difference shouldn't make a giant, shouldn't make a huge life change difference in life level. Should be a big deal, and you don't need magic that much in P5. Yeah, that's gonna be a death from Chroma to get some magic and health. Was Guma through the fairy block? Because I can't remember. I know.
No, it wasn't.
That's what I thought, because I remember RCS taking the fairy block. I can't remember if he kept going in that direction.
And so far, RCS having a much cleaner Guma fight.
Fair enough, I'm low. Me eating my words, it's fine. Commenting on using magic in P5? Oh well. Unfortunately, yeah, RCS has been on Guma for long enough I've completely forgotten where Guma was.
Yeah. Oh, and that Bop drains all of RCS's magic. He's gotta be careful.
Yeah. It's a left by that lava pit room, thanks. So our Scribble's barking up the wrong tree at the moment.
And
there it goes.
There's finally Guma down for RCS, but oh man. That was a fight.
Yes, it was. Guma being super tanky. And oh hey, Chroma's found the item, which is the child.
Child. Lol.
Thanks, game. And our RCS decides I'm just gonna bay out of here.
Yep. Gonna save those other palaces for once he clears out the west.
Yep. Starting off with P1, we'll see how it...
P2.
He's unfortunately also at attack 3. Horsehead is gonna suck.
This is P2.
This is P2, sorry, I've mixed up the two green palaces. So hopefully, I think he should be able to hopefully get an attack 4 out of here, because Horsehead's really bad day on attack 3.
Yep. And I can't imagine Helmet Head's gonna be any better.
No.
And the item in P2 is the Heart Container.
Chroma got looped, so is trying a different path here in 5. We'll see how 2 is for RCS.
Well, at least the item was very quick for RCS, so he was able to get that out of the way, but who knows how deep in Helmet Head's gonna be.
Yeah. I think Chroma's just wandering down entirely the wrong section of P5 here, unfortunately.
Yeah. And that's just... Yep, dead end. Time to up A and find that right path he needs.
And here's Helmet Head. Not too bad, actually, for RCS.
Yep. Oh, and all the heads are off, and he still was at full health. Attacks. The bosses all have rolled up today.
Very much so. Ouch.
I mean, he eventually cuts through him, but attack 3 is just not gonna cut it against these guys.
No. But I think this 1040 should be attack 4, hopefully, for RCS.
Hopefully, too.
Because he kind of needs that level at this point. Chroma's heading across the garden, which is where he needs to go.
Oh no, it was Magic 5.
Oh, RCS is going to 1 to 3 or 6 next, and that's not any better on attack 3.
No.
Because if RCS can manage to track down another, as he loses track of which town was Rudo, if RCS can manage to get another level on attack 2, attack 4 before P1, and it makes a dent in Helmet Head, in Horsehead, he could save some time, but right now, he's not.
No.
Chroma finally finding Guma. Let's see how this goes. He's got very low health.
Drawing Guma out. Oh, much quicker.
Oh, attack 5 is making a real dent, although he takes it out.
Yes, but luckily he had the lives that taking a death there wasn't the end of things.
Yeah.
But this should get Chroma through Guma much quicker. And the item in this palace... Oh, no, not yet. Ooh, Chroma taking another death. He needs to be careful.
Very aggressive with Guma, which is being a bit of an ouch.
Yeah, you cannot be... There are times to be aggressive, there are times where you gotta play nice with him. Because those mace bops are just chunking through Life 3.
Hey, there we go.
There we go. And that ties up the crystals.
Yep. That'll also be actually attack 6 if he so chooses, and I think he will.
I think he will, and I think that this attack difference is what's gonna really make the difference here.
Yeah, because Chroma, despite taking 2 deaths, took the deaths much faster than RCS, who also took 2 deaths.
Yep.
Like, the deaths were much faster, so...
yeah,
at the same time on... Chroma got more lost in P5 at the same time on Guma, so I think that's about a net 0.
Yeah.
RCS is not going to have much better of a day with Horsehead.
Nope.
And... well, yeah, we'll see about this. I still don't know if this is 3 or 6, because I was not looking at Windows. Oops.
Neither was I. Oops.
6.
Oh, this is 6. So, this is attack...
3 Barba, ouch.
I've done this attack... I've done an attack 3 Barba before. It is not fun.
No. Alright, Chroma's gonna go clear out the east here. Makes sense, it's a bit of a trek back. You might as well.
Yep. And this should be P4, or is it P?
This is 4.
Okay, so this is P4. Oof, Elendar. Oof.
That is an ouch. Yeah. So RCS is just losing time with every single boss with low attack levels, especially if the trend, as we see a Fairy Block here, especially if the trend of having really dismal, really high health bosses who are also very tanky. Guma was horrendous. Horsehead took forever on attack 3. Usually it's not that bad, but Horsehead is really rude.
Yep.
And hey, Karok's pretty quick actually for Chroma, just up the Centimeter.
And let's see how lucky Chroma gets with the bounces.
He should also, I think, be able to get him. Oh,
not bad so far.
Yeah, I think 450 is actually Magic 4. So he might just take attack 7 or just go actually get his remaining levels up. We'll see.
Well, 150 will get him. Oh, he's gonna power level it. He's gonna power level it.
I know, he's going to power level. I just don't know if he's going to power level here or on his next Palace.
True. Does he pick up attack 7 here, or does he push up his magic in life here?
We'll see, because he could choose to wait another. Well, he could choose to wait again. Nah, I think this is a safe.
Yeah, here he goes.
Attack 6 is pretty comfy. It's making a really good dent in things. Attack 6.
Yeah.
All right, and
attack 6 is handling things really nicely.
It is, and he's up to 666. I think that was now. So he's
665.
Oops, can't count or can't read, which is plenty enough for Chroma.
Yep, 665 is gonna make things really easy for him.
Yep. Alright, RCS is gonna take this drop, which loops in on itself, I think.
Oh no, and...
does he hit?
Okay, there we go. And he keeps going down.
Okay, there we go. Now he's out of that.
Yep. Gotta love loops.
Yeah, that looked a little silly. Chroma's here, so you might as well get up stab. Okay, how much does attack 3 Barba suck? Okay, bulky, not surprised.
Yep.
Probably has extra health to boot too.
that's at least 15 attacks and he hasn't moved the bar yet.
Nope! Why am I not surprised? It's this scene.
This is... oh my goodness.
Everything else about this scene has been nice, and boss health has not.
No. I just thought about Thunderbird.
I think Sword Effectiveness may also have rolled down. Yes, Trails. It feels like a defense rolled up, all the bosses have extra health, and the sword is less effective, because this attack 3 is impressively not useful.
This attack 3 is painful to watch.
This is one of the lousiest attack 3s I've seen in a bit. Hey, and Chroma now has dash. Oh, yeah, no, RCS has it. It's just taking him a while that Chroma won't need to spend.
Yeah, Chroma is going to get through these boss fights so much quicker.
Mm-hmm.
And that might be the great equalizer of this scene.
It might, as Chroma heads into Palace 3.
Attack 4! Huzzah!
Finally! Woohoo! Alright, so we'll see if Horsehead should hopefully be a bit nicer at Attack 4, and RCS is finally off the dismally bad Attack 3. Like, I know Chroma tends to like the power level strat to begin with, especially on a scene where Attack 3 is utterly useless. Which is paid out, actually, because Chroma, despite being much later to the boots, is caught up a lot by dint of having that attack level.
Yep.
Alright, this will be actual technical go mode for RCS now with Thunder.
Yep.
Magic Jar is never bad for, because you're right here anyway, for Chroma.
Yep.
Dash just makes it quick enough to just run on over, and hi! Okay, yeah, Rebo's fast enough.
And here's Rebo. Let's see how Attack 6 handles this. Oh,
very quickly.
Very quickly. Oh my goodness. Attack 6 just chewed through Rebo.
Oh, for sure. Jeez.
Maybe the problem was just it being attack 3.
Reba does tend to go down a bit faster to begin with. But yeah, attack 3 was utterly useless, beyond even the usual. Alright, but Palaces 3 and 4 are beat. Chroma's heading back to the west, gonna be 2 and 6 now. Chroma found Rebanak and was done with Rebanak. Reba went down in about 6 hits or something ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah, blink and you did miss it.
I genuinely can't fault RCS for getting shield here, because with attack being this bad, you might as well.
And Chroma finding the item in 2.
It's rare to see RCS get shield, but he's just that annoyed at attack 4, attack 3 right now.
Yeah.
Like, you don't normally see a runner of RCS or Chroma's caliber go out of their way for a shield like that, but just wow, how that's
when attack 3 has just been that painful.
Like, he's genuinely lost a couple of minutes to attack 3 at this point, I think.
Yeah.
We'll see if Horse has any nicer on attack 4, though I'm a bit dubious.
Because Chroma is gonna be about to go up 2 palaces here. Oh, and look, he's chewing. Oh!
Whee! Helmet Head took no time, yeah.
Helmet Head died before his last helmet came off for Chroma.
Oh my god, because Helmet Head also sucked on attack 3 for RCS. More time gained! Sheesh.
This is starting to look like we might have an upset in the making here.
Yeah, Chroma getting off to a slow start without boots, but that early attack level really bringing him back quickly.
Yes, I mean, all he has to do is beat P6, which he should do fairly quickly, and he's already off to GP after he finds Thunder again.
Yeah, because they both lost track of which one, which is fair enough. It's hard to remember which one's which among palaces and pans and whatnot.
Yep. But as soon as he gets Thunder, he is gonna easily be the first one into GP.
Oh, for sure. RCS is in P1, which I remember being a bit of a maze, and it is a bit of a maze.
Yep. I do believe it was down here?
I do not remember.
I don't remember.
I was gonna spend a bit in 6, because 6 was not the friendliest thing in the world either.
Nope. And here's the P1. Oh, and the booby cross.
Yep, Chroma found this quite a while ago. Yeah, some of these palaces proving to be a bit of a troll. RCS hit Go mode early, or basically Go mode, but attack 3 slowed him down a bunch, and long palaces slowed him down even more.
Here we go. Here's Horsehead on attack 4. Still a bit of a fight, but definitely quicker than attack 3.
Yeah, that did make it that. Because that was a really long Horsehead for Chroma, I remember.
Yeah, it was.
And P6 was a long one, so RC has a bit of time to catch up a little while Chroma gets to this place. And this is not over, because GP is still GP.
Oh yeah.
And Chroma and RCS does get attack 5. Good.
Yep. So the attack levels are starting to balance out, and it's Great Palace is going to determine how this race ends.
Oh yeah, and as expected of the race between these two, we've had so much back and forth. It's not surprising, really.
Yeah,
this is in the game.
This has been a very entertaining race. The most we could expect from these two.
Very much so.
Yeah, Dash is a double-edged sword. Either it does you good or it makes you a little silly.
Yeah, because it is quite possible to go too fast, and then you end up running into pits or into enemies because you just can't control your movements as quickly.
Yep.
There's upstab for RCS.
Yep.
There's Chroma up A's because this P6 is being a P6. It's not particularly kind.
But this is also going to be a Candleless and Raftless seed.
Yep. Never saw either. There's a decent chance at least one's a Death Mountain, the other's probably
Yep.
a Palace or something.
Yep, and it's just also probably going to end up being a Hammerless seed too.
Yep.
So three items that sometimes can play roles in seeds, they're going to complete without.
Yeah, well, Candle not so much for these guys, but
Yeah,
Raft and
true.
Hammer more so.
Yeah, the Raft and Hammer definitely.
Candle for
But-
these guys is just pfft, okay.
Yeah. These guys know
well,
how to navigate dark areas with like the back of their hands. This dark areas are no problem for them.
No. Chroma is getting trolled a bit by that. Red Knuckle does manage to get
Oh,
red
and
guard,
the
though.
and the red jar drop from the red knuckle.
Yep.
You're a funny game.
Thanks. RCS having a little trouble in this violently orange P3.
I believe it was up that he wanted to go to find and it's the
It is. Oh yeah, Chroma went down the elevator, got the magic jar, and then went up and was done. That's what it was.
Yep.
I remember that RCS took a couple of drops. Ouch, nice save
Oh.
for Chroma.
Yep,
Yeah, RCS
nice.
took a couple drops to get to Barba, and Chroma is not seeing any of the drop rooms.
Well,
so-
Here's the drop room as we speak.
Oh, no, and there it is. Yeah, I was like, I remember he got here in a kind of funny-looking way. This is it.
Oh, but that's not. Yep, you want to keep going down? Nope. Oh,
No. Well, Chroma is going off in the wrong direction.
yep. Or no, this is
Oh, phew.
nope.
Okay, that's a
Yeah,
dead end. Good.
Go back. Go back.
Phew, that he needed that dead end, because if he kept going and there was something else there, he would have been stuck.
You need to drop down 2 more times, Chroma.
Okay, he does realize to just keep going. Because, yeah, those multiple drops can be pretty deceptive.
Yep, and then yep. You're going the right way there, Chroma. You're on the right track.
Yep, thank you. As
And-
RCS does beat 3, so they're actually not that far apart. Karok was
Tied up in crystals, and here comes Barba for Chroma. Oh, nice jackhammer strats. One cycles them.
beautiful. Saves a good couple minutes again on RCS. Because Attack
Yep.
3 Barba was Attack 3 Barba.
And that's great palace entrance now for Chroma, while RCS is just getting to P4.
Yeah, Chroma did nearly take a level, but managed to avoid it. And RCS is in 4, which is pretty quick. Chroma's gonna get Thunder here.
Yep. And then he'll be off to GP. So unless this is a really twisty turny GP, Chroma is in good shape.
Yeah, Chroma's in the lead right now. Despite everything, all the back and forth, Chroma has turned out to be in the lead here as they get towards the end of the seed, and RCS is... Yeah, it's just up. Karok's pretty quick.
Yep.
So we'll see what their GP entry times are, because they're like a minute apart, tops. However long it takes RCS to get back through the Valley of Death, plus a little bit.
Yep, because here goes Chroma at 52:27.
Yep.
Into this teal-ish GP. This is a very nice, easy on the eye colors.
Yeah, this is, and it's a solid black background too, which is nice.
Yep.
And
Already-
hi T-Birds.
Wow, that was a fast T-bird.
Go in, go left, hi T-Bird. Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
That does lead to the that is interesting because Chroma went left to go here. I think they've been taking some slightly unusual strats hoping to get an edge in RCS. And early T-Bird might be one of them. RCS deciding, by the way, that walking
had
back
to.
from the west might be slightly faster. I think it's close. Because the valley was a little annoying to get through.
And there's the Thundercast and not much else, so...
Yeah, Thunder's blowing through Chroma's entire bar of magic here.
So show us your T-Bird strats again here, Chroma.
Yeah, Chroma does probably feel behind because of the boots, and he was behind because of the boots, to be fair.
And down goes T-Bird on Chroma's side.
So here's the question, does RCS go left or does
Oh!
he go right?
Chroma obeyed.
Well, yeah, because he was low on health.
He didn't... Okay, he is going to go back and go through...
Well, yeah, where else would he go?
True.
He just wanted to get his health and life back, which makes sense.
Yeah. And Chroma's... Oh, RCS is going right.
It makes sense, because this is a more traditional strat. Unfortunately, we know, well, nope.
Yeah. That is not the way you need to be going, RCS.
No, and it looks to be quite a bit of GP on the right side, too, as RCS...
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Dark Link! That's it!
That's it! GG's Chroma.
GG Chroma, this is going to be a sub-hour win for Chroma, and what upset for him.
Coming back from the boots deficit early on to absolutely crush it with attack 6 and beat the game.
Yeah, and take down our defending champion, which means RCS is going to be off to the losers bracket, and
to face off against Devious RNG, who's really a bit what-oh.
Yeah, sorry Devious, this is some bad news for you. But
yeah.
This is Chroma going to be moving on and going to be facing Jake Hopper in the next round.
Speaking of Chroma, GG.
Hey.
GG Chroma, what a comeback.
Oh, it was a comeback?
Oh yeah,
you were behind getting the boots by like a good couple of minutes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he had...
Not by a lot, couple minutes, but considering it was like 20 minutes in on the jet scene, that made a big difference.
Yeah, so yeah, RCS had the immediate jump because he found the boots early, but slowly but surely, the difference in it all was he was stuck on attack 3 for the longest time and had some just brutally long boss fights that you on higher attack levels just blew through, and that made the difference.
Yeah, Chroma, remember how your horse head took forever?
Kinda, yeah.
That was every boss for RCS,
push him into the corner
unfortunately.
Yeah, that was every... He took a good 3-4 minutes with Guma, took a good 3-4 minutes with
Barba.
Yeah. It was brutal. And
I see his levels now, yeah.
Where you had level 5 going into some of those fights, 5-6 going into some of those fights, and you just blew through them. Even his helmet head took a while.
Yeah, helmet head is like sneaky tough on lower levels. Oh man. Yeah, once you find the Thunderbird, it's right there.
Yeah, it won't be long before he's Dark Link.
Did he end up with Dash? Because like I feel like Dash made a difference.
No, he didn't have Dash, but it was honestly the attack difference between the two that made the difference.
Really made it done. Yeah, because the Dash definitely helped, but what made you go left in GP actually?
Yeah.
I do that probably more often than I go right in the first room. Like I'm going to go right, but I will almost always check the first left. There have just been too many seeds where I've seen a Thunderbird that's immediately left. So I check. If it looks like it's going to be a huge mess and there's tons of exploration and like I'm dying all over the place, like, you know, I'm gonna play really aggressive, and if I game over, you know, I get sent back to the start, I'll try right after that.
Yeah, and GG's to RCS 57-33. Nice time still. Sub 1 hour for both of you, which is really good.
That's very impressive.
I do still feel like if I'm up against somebody like RCS, I may as well take that risk, you know, going left. So Yeah, I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad it paid off.
Oh, it paid off big time.
That's for sure, because the RCS did the more traditional race strat and got a little bit lost. Thankfully got detonated fairly quickly and went back left.
Yeah.
I was a little worried about the up A at the end, but with Dash and Thunderbird only being 2 rooms in, I, figured I might need that life. I have no idea how much GP is going to be behind Thunderbird, so...
Yeah, that update made sense.
Yeah, the fact that
90, was it? 90 for Thunder on level 7
something
magic?
absurdly dumb, yes.
Yeah.
I was sure I read it as 60, and then, 90.
90. Ouch. That 90 that high, Thunder that high with that high of magic. That's something.
Yeah. Ridiculous. Absurdity.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Wow.
Yes.
I'm just kind of dumbfounded. Like,
yeah, this was quite the race. As expected of a race between you two, the caliber of racers you two are.
well, it felt pretty good. Once, what was the moment? I think it was knowing that what I had seen of the East meant that like Fairy was really the only other spell that was going to be there. I was going to come across it naturally. And once I found that magic key, it was, okay, all of the palaces now, what order are we doing them in? And I figured, I haven't seen that Maze Island connector, and I really hope it's not in Death Mountain. So I figured I'd just finish checking the East. If it was there, I was going to do that. It was close enough to Valley of Death that I figured, yeah, that's next. And that'll connect me back. I can get Upstab, get the dash spell while I'm at it, take care of Palace 6, up A, do the other ones. Once I was ready to go into Palaces, I was really ready to go into Palaces.
Oh, yeah. That was...
Sorry, I'm going to interrupt to say, let's go to RCS. And there we go. Hey, RCS, GG.
Thanks. Yeah, that was a really fast one.
Yeah, it was.
Blink and you miss it. I had a very, very clean race, except for the Guma fight. That may or may not have been a difference. It was about a 3-minute loss for me. I don't know if I spent an extra 3 minutes on Guma than I needed to, but it's pretty close. If not for that, it would have been a photo finish.
Between Guma and Barba on attack 3, where Chroma had attack 5 for both of them, yeah, that's about the time that was lost on your end.
Yeah, that's a tough pill to swallow. Barba was my own, not Barba rather, but Guma was my own fault. I took a death there, my second life. That should have been a kill. It wasn't. That too big a margin of error against a good player like that. So that was on me. The rest of the race, though, I mean, to finish in 57 minutes and be that clean, to explore that little of the overworld, do that little backtracking. Yeah, I mean, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, you two put on an absolute clinic. This was a beautiful race by both of you. Both of you sub-hour, both of you. It was really an amazing race.
Yeah, I'm glad. I hope it was good viewing. I've had such success in these tournaments recently. Something like this was absolutely bound to happen. It was beyond overdue. If I were anyone else in the world, I would be rooting hard against me. So, for all the haters out there, enjoy it.
Well, this was absolutely a fantastic race to call just on our end.
Yeah, I bet it was. I during the early portion of the seed, the only thing I was thinking was, okay, now we know that you need one magic cave somewhere that'll take you to Maze Island, and that can be really tricky to find. I thought it was going to be buried somewhere in Death Mountain. When I stumbled across it early, a little too early, mind you, at attack 3.
Yeah.
I said, I can't believe my good fortune, and as it turns out, that's what sealed my fate.
I spent a little time in there as well.
Well,
you find it,
Well, what set the tone early in the seed is that actually, RCS, you found the boots first and found it by a good 4 minutes.
Yeah,
over
good couple
Chroma.
minutes, which makes
Yeah,
it's
you know,
huge
it's funny
and
you say that because
fast.
with that was a very watery overworld in the West, and I figured and I you know kind of knew I got the boots right away. That was really just lucky stumbling into them, and I thought that would give me a big leg up. And then you feel the pinch during that Guma fight, and that was just all it took, and that's okay.
I think one other factor is that I did pick up Dash Spell before doing my final 3 palaces and used it.
Oh, yeah, I never had Dash.
I stumbled on that child and I knew I was going to get upstab, so went ahead and did it.
Where was child?
P5.
Oh,
Probably got
wow.
A bit lost in there, or a bit more lost than you did at any rate, and found it.
Wow, yeah, so just yet another, just random piece of happenstance that sealed my fate in a close race against just too good a player to make that kind of mistake against Guma at that low a level. If you die at attack 6, I could make really short work of him, but you got to be very careful at attack 3, and that's just all it took. Does anyone know who my next opponent is, by the way?
Devious RNG.
Devious RNG.
Okay, I don't know a lot about Devious RNG at all, so
one of the
it'll be the devil I don't know.
In this tournament, pretty new to Rando. Came out of, was able to beat JJ Schmidt and Shetty, among others, for a spot in brackets. Let me see if we're all on challenge. I've got like 10 different challenge pages bookmarked for various things, so I need to find the right one.
He in his first opening bracket match, he came up across Animus, and well, that's what has him in the loser bracket already. So to go from Animus and now on to you, this has been a 1-2 that
no.
Oh.
Well, hey, what can you say? He has a chance to really, if Devious RNG is a he, I'm not even sure, but they have a chance to make a name for themselves, knock me off, and put me out of my misery, and that way Trails can get a concussion jumping up and hitting his head on the ceiling out of pure joy. If he doesn't already have a serious concussion from tonight's events, I'm willing to bet that he's not sad that I lost.
No, because it'll probably make his run through the upper bracket a little bit easier, but
at least on paper, as you see, there's plenty of talent out there to knock him off.
Trails doesn't have an easy next match. He is up against Animus United, who is been proving himself to be a really good runner this year.
Sure, yeah, the new talent in this tournament this year is better than any other crop of new talent I think we've ever had, in my opinion. They just seem to be just more ready right out of the chute. A lot of times when you don't recognize someone's name from the year before, they prove to be an easy out, and that's just not the case with this new group. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, we've had some really good runners. Chroma, in some ways, Animus has reminded me of you in a lot of from view of last year, coming into Z2 pretty new, still learning Z2R, learning the Rando at the start of the tournament, getting very good very, very quickly.
Yeah, I know Animus plays like a ton, and that's pretty much the factor. Like, that's how you get good at it, is by playing it a ton. So
oh, absolutely. If you play all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. Sorry, I'm like at a loss for words, so I don't have a ton to say. I just felt like it went really, really well.
It came down to what we thought it was going to come down to at the outset of the race. It came down to what we thought at the outset. It was going to come down to execution, and it did.
Absolutely. Someone, please. I mean, Someone just come, please put me out of my misery. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to do absolutely everything I can to win every game that I play. Don't get me wrong, but like I've just been holding my breath now for a long, long time. Just make it happen. Like I could use a vacation. Just my bags are packed. Just send me on my way. Just please, do me a favor. It'll be a nice achievement for whoever does it. Just make it happen.
Dang, man, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I've got a show tonight. I need to finish getting ready and
enjoy. Good luck. Congratulations.
Thank you. Good luck in the rest of the tournament, and good luck for anybody who's got to face this guy. All right. See y'all. Thanks.
See you.
Our Night Shifter, etc.
Yeah, GG's.
Oh, GG's.
So one thing that I'd just like to point out quick about the way the brackets are set up this year is that if you advance to the grand finals, like if you win the loser's bracket, you kind of start with a clean slate. You face the winner of the winner's bracket with a clean slate, and it becomes a true best 2 out of 3. And that's always been one of the new rules that I'm sort of opposed to. I do feel like the loser should be at a disadvantage, but now that I'm the loser, that could work to my advantage, which would be really interesting and weird.
We could still be set for a showdown between you and Trails.
Well, very much. That is still very much a possibility, and just ironically, if I make it there, it'll be with a clean slate, which like I said, I have mixed feelings about, but that's just fine. And in the meantime, someone just push me off, please, and send me on my merry way.
All right. GG's Arceus. Good luck versus Devious. Should be a good matchup.
Yep, and I know Chroma went on his way, but good luck to him against Jay Coper. He's gonna have his hands full with that match as well.
Yeah, that'll be it for us tonight. We gonna read off the schedule real fast. We've got ourselves coming up on the ZSR schedule, starting off the day tomorrow, effectively at 3 a.m. Eastern. We've got Majora's Mask Randomizer Standard Tournament Match Season 2 between between FaZe and Pixel Shake. That'll be losers round 1. We've also got a 9 a.m. Eastern, the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Standard EU Weekly. We've got the Minish Cap Randomizer Weekly Race, and we've got a We've got a couple of Majora's Mask vanilla Moon Crash tournament matches, all done in requirement, as well as 3 different Z2R matches back to back, and then one later. We've got ourselves the NIT semifinals between Victor and Saitown at 2 p.m. Eastern, and immediately after at 4 p.m. Eastern is Anmus vs. Trails. Winners round 2 of the main brackets, and then at 10 p.m. Eastern we've got Zarnax vs. Level Engine, also of winners round 2. The first 2 matches of first Z2R races tomorrow will be on ZSR 2, and then Zarnax and Level will be on ZSR main, assuming we can find volunteers. But that'll be it for us tonight. You know what? We're going to go over and say hi to the Midwest Speed Fest charity marathon. They're a group of speedrunners from the Midwestern U.S. hosting regular marathons of various kinds. They're doing a marathon right now, supporting the Osteogenesis Imperfecta Foundation. It's Osteogenesis Imperfecta, OI, is a rare bone disease affecting about 1 in 20,000 people. People with OI break bone easily, and in severe cases can be born with several broken bones. So let's go give them some support. REAC is currently doing a Zelda 2 All Keys run over there, and then they've got some more they've got some Wind Waker Randomizer co-op to follow up with that. So let's go see how that's doing, and give them some love. But that'll be it for us tonight. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Have a good night, everybody.